Hey there, gorgeous. Welcome back to my channel. It is Saturday, and I was going to do get ready with me and unboxing all in the same video as one of my subscribers suggested, but it's not working out that way. Ulta is out for delivery still, but I've waited as long as I can. It is 10:47 a.m. I cannot wait any longer to put my makeup on. I do not want to go around looking like I've been beat with the ugly stick. So, makeup it is. And then when my Ulta package does arrive, I will do an unboxing. I have two other packages. I believe they're both from Walmart. At least I know one of them is. But they should be my ring lights. So I can even unbox those when I do the Ulta. So that will be today too. So with that being said, I am using Kenya Ontiveros Beauty Set and Define Kit for my contour. Of course, we know which one I'll be using. The lightest one. NATASHDENONA Diamond and Blush. Of course, I won't be using this one, so it'll be one of these two. The difference is the shimmer in it. So, and then I will also be using the highlighter. Probably this one. And I will use it for my corners, and I'll hit my brow with it. And this is the Dominique Cosmetics Transition palette. And I'm going to use this for my eyeshadow. So, let us begin. I have my glasses on so I could make sure if I forgot what something was called, I could read it. Okay, I think I have all the right brushes too. So, let's go in. Since I have a yellow shirt on, we'll put a little yellow on. I got my coffee over here I'm trying to suck down. You'll see my grandson Reynaldo popping in and out, running around. He's pretty calm usually, and he has not been asleep yet. So yes, he's been awake since last night. He gets those nights. I have sleepless nights too, so I mean, my daughter was saying, "Oh, I got to get him together." It's not about getting him together. He doesn't do it every night. And I have my nights that I can't sleep either. You know, and yes, I did give him some melatonin last night to help him sleep. I take melatonin a lot at night to help me fall asleep too. But it does not always work. Our bodies do not always do what we want them to do. So, he will fall asleep sometime, eventually. But then I'll only let him sleep for a while because I want him to be able to get up and tire himself out to go to sleep tonight. And he will. I also have two other grandchildren coming today. One is just passing through. Her auntie is picking her up here, and she is going shopping with her other cousin. And the other one is staying here for a day or two or three or four or whatever. School hasn't started yet, so they're still on their summer break, so they stay however long they want to stay. I think that looks good. Okay. And we will go up a little bit. Well, actually, a lot. And hit that crease. I have to do a load of laundry today. And vacuum my living room. I probably broke one of my granddaughters into vacuuming the living room. Because, man, that is a painful thing for me to do. Of all the easiest things of housework to do around the house, between my back and my shoulder, no. And it's not just my shoulder anymore, it's my arm too. That just had to join the club. And then yesterday, my doctor emails me and tells me he needs an appointment with me because my labs came back and I am diabetic. So that's new for me. I have no clue, absolutely no clue what I'm doing, what I can and cannot eat, nothing. And I'm hoping in that appointment, he's going to point me in the right direction. I'm hoping I don't need insulin, which my mother, who was a retired nurse and a diabetic, she looked at my labs and said she doesn't believe I'll need insulin. So I'm good there. You know, it'll just be controlled with like diet, exercise, which exercise is hard when everything on you is breaking down. Right? Easier said than done. Okay, I'm going to hit that corner and deepen it up a wee little bit. And blend it out. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I'm just doing me. You know what I mean? This is what I do for me. This is what I like. You may not like it. You may not. And you're entitled to your opinion. But as far as diabetes goes, my younger brother, had juvenile diabetes. He was in his 40s when he passed away. And it was very traumatic for us. And very sudden. It's not like there were events leading up to it and we expected it right now, you know. But he ended up in a coma again. And this time he had a stroke while he was in a coma. He was on life support and he had a stroke. So that was that. I'm making sure I'm unblended good enough. I just feel weird when I'm not. But yeah, so, and then my mother's diabetic. My biological father's diabetic. My grandmother on my maternal side was diabetic. I'm just telling you people that I know of. Uncles on the maternal side that's diabetic. My sister. And that's it. But I mean, like, is that enough? Of course. So I had diabetes coming at me every which way. And every time they did my blood work, I was borderline. They called it pre-diabetes. I was pre-diabetic. But, yeah, my doctor. And he also told me I have an internal infection and it can damage your organs. So I'm hitting that highlighter on that brow bone. So He had to put me on oral medication for that. But, and my vitamin D is low. That's actually was like left an open door for, I'm going to put some of this highlighter on my lid. It left an open door for the infection. So I used to take prescription vitamin D. I was put on. But it was like, it got to the point where my insurance was not covering it. So I quit taking it. It wasn't cheap. I had to pay for it. And I haven't taken it since. Okay, let's hit that lower lid. So, I don't know if I'm going to start taking it again or what, but I'm just waiting to talk to my doctor. I have an appointment with him on the 22nd. He said I'll live till then. So, that was kind of a blow yesterday. But we deal with it and move on, right? I try very hard not to let things ruin my day or ruin how I feel. I feel very blessed. I feel that God has blessed me in so many ways. I mean, beyond what I can even say. And I know things aren't perfect, but there is not one person alive whose life is perfect. I mean, the rich and famous have more problems than we do. You know what I mean? So, just blending everything so it's like seamlessly blended. Trying to anyways. Alright. So yeah, I'm not going to complain about my life. I mean, me being 55 and I have MS and I still get around pretty darn good. I use a cane. So, you know that now. But, I do get around pretty good. So, I do have problems from my MS, other health conditions, but that's to be expected. And truthfully, I'm not going to complain about them either because I could be a whole lot worse. We have another family member who has MS, and he's doing really good too. But, oh wow. Even the light is too dark for me. But the thing is, you know, I was on a lot of medication. I mean, I still am. But a lot of the meds that I was taking for the MS and stuff, I quit taking. And I was on a lot of narcotic pain medication too. I quit taking all of it. I cut out every medication that I could on my own against my doctor's advice. And you know what? I'm doing so much better. And I feel so much better. And it's like it made a huge difference. And, you know, yes, my doctors complain. I'm a terrible patient. you know, but it's me. It's my body. You know what I mean? So those should be my choices if I want to take whatever, you know. And no, I don't always do my tests like I'm supposed to, and I'm not telling you not to, and I'm not telling you not to take your medications. That's for sure. You know, you and your doctor discuss it if that's how you feel. You know, I did discuss it, and I even went over my medications with a pharmacist, somebody in the pharmacy. So I got the ins and outs of my medications, side effects, and what could happen if I quit taking them, and so on and so on. So, I mean, I still take a lot of medication, especially for a 55-year-old person, but I take a lot less. One time I had the flu, and I wasn't able to keep anything down, and I was on some serious narcotic pain medication that I took like 4 or 5 times a day. I didn't even take it as much as I was supposed to. But when I couldn't keep anything down, I started to go through detox withdrawals. I didn't know that. I thought the flu was actually going to kill me. And I went to the nursing home. Here I am. Yeah, I thought the flu was going to kill me, so I went to the ER. And they put in a little bit of blush on the bridge of my nose. And in the ER, they did get a hold of my doctor who took care of me for my MS. And when he came in and he looked at everything, and he said, you know what? He said, you probably don't even have the flu anymore. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, you're going through withdrawals. I'm like, withdrawals? I'm not a drug addict. He said, no, you're not a drug addict, but you are a drug addict. He said, not intentionally. He said, but your body has become chemically dependent upon those pain meds. And I thought, wow, me, no, not happening. And I did, against my doctor's advice, I weaned myself off of all of them, every last one of them. I've had 11 back surgeries. I've had an implant in my central nervous system. I mean, and yes, I quit taking all the pain medication. Do I feel a lot of pain? Absolutely. But I feel like I did the right thing that I needed to do for me. And I wasn't going to be 80 years old and addicted to pain medication. So, and I've seen it happen. I worked for home health for 17 years. Yes, I've seen it happen. And then I see them go through withdrawals because their family member is taking their pain meds. So that way they're going without. And yeah, 80 some years old going through withdrawals. You know, not a good thing. And that was not going to be me. So I know I flipped out one time because I was in the ER for chest pain. And this young nurse, he was giving me medications and not telling me what they were at first. So I started asking, wait a minute, what is this, you know? He said, well, I gave you morphine and I gave you this to counteract the stomach. And I'm like, you gave me what? And I told him, no, I need to know ahead of time because if at all possible, I don't want it. And he said, oh, are you a recovering addict? Not necessarily, no. But I don't want to have to become one either. So you can keep your pain medication. I even, cut down my dosage on some of my medications because of the side effects. And yes, I did go over them with the pharmacist. So I, did what I thought was best for me. Well, hello, sunshine.
You know what,
Did you brush your teeth?
I was pooping.
You're what?
I was pooping.
Oh, he was pooping. Okay.
I needed to wipe my butt.
Look at your teeth. What are you eating and drinking?
What do you mean?
He brushes his teeth twice a day, folks. So, oh yeah, that's right. I did make him something to eat this morning. Wow. This is a new one because I don't know how to edit or anything. So, he needs assistance in the bathroom. So I'm going to throw my lip stuff on real quick. ColourPop, where are you?
Nina.
Okay, I'm coming.